We are headed to go meet up with my dad, who I haven't seen in about 8 years. I wish I had a very clear sign of why we didn't talk or what happened. Like, there was never a big blow up. We just stopped talking. That's probably the most painful part of it. Apparently, I wasn't enough for my dad to stay around. I remember being so nervous yesterday that he wasn't gonna show up. I mean, like, I bought a plane ticket, arranged all of this, and I still was sitting there yesterday like, he's not gonna come. It's just weird to have a person who is so deeply connected to me feel so distant at the same time. He would promise to show up and he would say he would do things and then wouldn't come or just like wouldn't call me back or just would disappear. Like, I feel like I should know this man, and to be honest, he's truly just a stranger. I don't know that we will leave this conversation being this happy father and son. I don't know that we will ever have a real relationship, but the worst case scenario is more of the same. It just feels, it feels more real, more real than I thought it was gonna feel. And I just am nervous. I don't know why. I don't feel like I have a reason to be nervous, but it just feels very nerve-wracking. My dad has been in and out of my life, mostly out. He's not a bad person, he just wasn't the best dad. I've moved on. Like, I don't hold a lot of anger or resentment towards him about it. It's a conversation I want to have and just kind of get to know him, because I feel like I missed out on getting to know him. One specific memory I have that was just us building like a fort of leaves. We were at my grandmother's house. We hung out all day, like so long that we got locked out of my grandmother's house because my grandmother left and we were just like hanging out. And that's most of my memories with my dad. I feel like the older I got, the less time I spent with him. The goal of the day for me is to find some level of closure and kind of get to know myself better by getting to know my dad and getting to know some of the pain I went through.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. It's been, I don't know, I don't know,
You're nervous.
yeah, I am happy to see you. You look good.
You too.
I wish, I don't know, put on some weight.
Oh, you look good though. You carry well.
Thank you. The older I get, I think, because I know I went through a period where I was like very angry with you.
Mm-hmm, I'm sure. And you have every right to be. You have every right to be. That's why when you called, I cried, Ryan. Cried for a minute, because it's like, I've been praying to God about it. I got it. Family has to come first, man. And it took me a while to get that, 54 years to get that, but I got it.
For me, I feel like there's just a lot.
It is a lot.
To unpack. I feel like in order for me to like grow as a person and like be a better person, I have to like just talk to you about just stuff. Just starting what do you think a good, I guess a good dad is?
I think a good dad is someone that you can count on, someone that's there. You have to be there. And it's funny when you say that, because you know, as a kid growing up, you know Grandpa, you know NC, growing up with him being the way he was, I always said I was gonna be a better dad, and turned out getting caught up in the other things, Ryan.
I think that like pain becomes more real the older you get.
Yes, it does.
And it would have been nice to have you there. I mean, like, and I'm not
right.
mad. It's just like real. It would have been nice to have.
Wait, you want an answer for that, right?
Not necessarily an answer. I just want and I'm ready for you not to have like a direct answer. Like, as if it's I don't know. I get it.
No, it's not that I'm gonna say I don't know, but all I can tell you, they're gonna be excuses, Ryan. That's all they are. I messed up. I wasn't a good father to you guys. I wasn't. I should have been there. I missed a lot, and I can't get that back. And that's something I have to live with for the rest of my life. I was smoking, doing drugs. I was doing all kinds of things. And I wasn't in the right place for you guys. And I didn't see you graduate college either. I can't get that back, Ryan. That hurts. It hurts a lot, but it's my fault. I'm not trying to make excuses for anything.
Like, growing up, I felt like because Cameron is he's a little more like sensitive to your relationship, and like I think he shows his emotions more. And then mom was always working, and like a lot of times I felt like I had to be the happy one.
Don't cry. No, don't do that. 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 Don't do that.
It just sucks sometimes. Because I felt like
it wasn't you. It had nothing to do with you.
That's not what I'm saying. It's just that it just hurt because I had to be strong and happy for everybody because Cameron didn't believe in you. And so I had to be like, no, Dad's gonna come through this time. And then Mom didn't believe in you, and I had to make sure she was happy. And it felt like, and even to this day, it's hard for me to be vulnerable with people and not put on a happy face all the time because I feel like I've never had.
I'm sorry.
I feel like I've never had someone to be there, and it would have been nice to have a dad to just like allow me to be sad.
You're right. I wish I could change that. I really, if I could do anything to change it, I would. But I can't.
And I get that. I'm not. This isn't me like attacking or like. I just want you to.
Even if you did, I deserve that. If you did, I deserve that. There's a lot of times I wanted to just get up and just pop up and find you, find out where you were. But I just didn't want to. I just didn't want to mess up your life, man. That's the truth. I can't make you happy or come talk to you about something if I don't have me right. I had to get me right before I could do anything. And I did that. Therapy, AA, drugs, and I've been through it all. Now I'm here.
We started talking about it earlier. I know, cause like I haven't like told you, I guess in person before. I've assumed you knew, but like I have not come out to you, I guess.
No,
yet.
you haven't.
So yeah, like I am gay, and I didn't like. I assumed you knew because I knew you follow me on like social media. Does that bother you?
No, does not bother me at all. I don't feel upset about it. I feel as long as he's happy and he's living the life the way he wants to live, I love him. He's my son.
I know specifically in the Black community, and like I remember one of the things that happened with Mom when I told her, she was just like scared for me, and I didn't know if that was ever like.
Yes, that's one of the reasons why I'm worried about you down here in LA by yourself.
I feel like here would be the place to be gay though. Like I feel like.
But I don't look at it like that. I look at my son's down here in a new place. I know you got a few family people down here, but he's in a new place. And it's just a crazy world we live in, Ryan. This world we live in today is not the same. Things are different, and people try to hurt people just because of who they are and the way they are.
You remember, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, her son. I did not realize this when I was younger, but the older I got, I realized that he molested me as a kid, and I
What?
Okay, I know that it's like, but like, that's like, I don't know how to bring this up, but I feel like it's something I feel like you should know. I don't think that, know that I do not blame you in any way, shape, or form, because you didn't know. You would have had no way to know, because I didn't even know. Now, as an adult looking back, I understand that it was him being inappropriate. I don't think I knew what it was as a kid.
If you didn't know what it was as a kid, you're just supposed to say with Dad.
I didn't know it was wrong. He would just like kind of make me touch him, and I didn't know. And I don't know how I feel about it really, but I just felt like it was something I should just like let you know.
Yeah, that is. I'm glad you did. That's another example of what I'm saying about me and my life. Now I'm feeling bad, like I put you in a position and in a situation that you shouldn't have been in. Those are the things that I learned and I think about. So I put myself in certain situations, and I feel like some of the situations I put myself in and some of the things I did, like I said, it affected my entire life. It affected my family. It affected you. It affected Cameron. I haven't felt like I needed a shot or anything.
I'm so sorry.
In over 5 years, but that was something.
I'm
sorry, Ryan. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for that too. Because that shouldn't have happened. I'm glad that you can come out and you can tell me things now. I'm hoping this is a start.
Today went a lot better than I thought it would.
How did you expect it to?
Well, one, I didn't know you were gonna show up.
Well, yeah, okay.
I don't know, I didn't know what to expect, but like, I think unfortunately I had just gotten so used to expecting the worst, and I actually just feel like it went way better. And I don't know, I'm glad we got to talk.
I'm glad we did too. I'm hoping this is the beginning of something totally new. Glad that you don't hate me.
No, life is too short to hate. Regardless of what we went through or what our relationship was/is, I wouldn't exist without you, and I find it very hard to hate someone who, for better or worse, made me who I am. So one of the reasons I wanted to like finish Out in Nature was just like, because one of like my fondest memories, is with you. Is like when we were playing in the leaves and we ended up getting locked out. So it's just cool to kind of like, I don't know, full circle, come back to like
nature.
Yeah. I hated the fact that I really didn't have a picture of us together. So like it would be cool to like kind of take a picture. I just know it sounds cheesy.
No, it's not cheesy. No, it's not. I want to take a picture.
A decent picture with my dad.
Get a decent picture.
This will be good. I'm balding now too, so thanks for that.
Well, that's gonna happen.
Ready?
Yeah.
Good. See? I don't know. It's just,
send that to me.
I will. I don't know. Will your phone be able to like?
No, send it to my email.
Okay.
And I'll get
your phone won't be able to.
No, my phone won't be able to.
Hey, Unsolved is on a new channel, and now you're part.
Subscribe here. That was my part.